The leader of Ari Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Ayodele, has assured the federal government of Nigeria that there will be no military coup in Nigeria, but to expect more political coups. In a statement signed by his media aide, Osho, Primate Ayodele explained that any plan for a military coup would fall in the country because God has cancelled it. He stated that till eternity there will be no record of a military coup, but that a revolution is coming. Ayodele noted that the revolution can be described as a political coup, a situation where people will use their vote to kick out every political office holder that is not performing as expected. The prophet advised the federal government not to panic over fears of a coup, but to focus on working tirelessly for the good people of Nigeria to secure a bright future in the position currently occupied. He also noted that the political coup applies to state government too. There will be nothing like a military coup in Nigeria again from now till eternity. Anybody sponsoring or planning it will fail. The only coup that will come up in Nigeria is a political coup, where people will use their votes to reject any candidate they don't want. There is a revolution in Africa. Nigeria will not be eluded, but it will come like a military coup in Nigeria. It will happen democratically instead of military officers. It will be carried out by citizens. They will vote out anyone that does not perform well, and any attempt to disrupt election process will be voted against. He said there will be nothing like a military coup in Nigeria again from now till eternity. Anybody sponsoring or planning it will fail. According to him, the only coup that will come up in Nigeria is a political coup where people will use their votes to reject any candidate they don't want. There is a revolution in Africa, and Nigeria will not be eluded. But it won't come like a military coup in Nigeria. It will happen democratically. Instead of military officers, it will be carried out by citizens. They will vote out anyone that does not perform well, and any attempt to disrupt election process will be revolted against. Apart from this, God has cancelled anything called a military coup in Nigeria. There is no need for panic at all. It can't stand in the country. It can't succeed. But the only thing is, if you are not a good person, you won't last long in power in the country because of the revolution I see. I want to advise the federal government and state government not to panic or be conscious of a coup. It won't happen. They will start working for the sake of Nigerians in order to secure the future. If not, this revolution will swallow them. Primate Ayodele also stated that Nigeria has the capacity to rule Africa, but bad leaders have made the country lose relevance in the continent. Nigeria is naturally blessed, economically blessed, and politically blessed, but our problem is bad leaders that are possessed by satanic forces. If not, Nigeria has all it takes to rule Africa now and in the future. Okay. Someone said, can somebody tell this fake prophet that vote does not count in Nigeria and military coup can never be ruled out? Some message all the time. Same message all the time. When will election be used to unseat corrupt and fraudulent leaders, no present economic. Okay, I can't really get that. These are reactions from Nigerians. I reject this prophecy because votes don't count in Nigeria. You can imagine, you see. This is the level we are right now. To the extent that Nigerians are now calling for political coup. They are calling for military rule because the democratically elected leaders have failed us. Exactly what is happening in other Western Africa, military took over. It was really very surprising that the citizens are happy. They are jubilating. They are even protesting against anybody that want to cause problem, for them. Why the military coup, leads them. The military junta lead them and all that. West African leaders, ECOWAS, should understand this matter. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you, you don't need prophet. You don't need Babalawo to tell you that all is not well in Nigeria. All is not well in Africa. They have to button their belt. They have to tighten their belt, I meant to say. They have to tighten their belt. Because when this wave will come, well, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to